Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts, and toy collectors? This is Starscream 1988, and today is Tuesday, and Tuesdays are my Tuesday's Toy Haul. This is week 13 of the year 2014, so let's get to it. This past weekend was the Anime Boston convention. I actually ended up attending. I ended up going last minute on Sunday. It's the shortest day. I got there maybe like 10 minutes to 12. They closed at 4. But it was cool though. I got to go to the dealer room. I went to the art area too. I didn't see any art that I wanted though, unfortunately. But I went to the dealer room, looked around, and unfortunately, because I picked up so many cool goodies prior to that same weekend, pretty much, there was nothing that I really could top the savings that I had, and that would be the Toy Haul 6.5. This is obviously number 7, as you can see on the header. So yeah, this item here, actually I picked up prior to that week. It's just I kept forgetting to show it because as soon as I got it, I kind of put it away. And again, it was another Batman item, and I kind of have to do an unboxing so I can show you what it is, just in case you've never seen it. So just kind of get to it. So huge box, as you can see. Here's my hands, as you can see. So yeah, you kind of put it this way, flat, and then I'll have to kind of move it out of the way. Ooh. So anyway. And then take out the foam. It's not perfect, as in I'll explain, but it's really nice. I actually kind of already broke it, but I did get it for a sweet price. It's definitely a nice display piece at the end of the day. So kind of bring this out, and if you're wondering, just to get it off the air, I guess already. Yes, I do like the camouflage Batmobile a little bit more than the regular version. I just always have. I don't know why. I find the black one's awesome. Don't get me wrong, but I find it a little bit boring just because it's all black. But yeah, this is a ceramic piece. Really nice. I don't know what it retails for. I didn't even bother, but the details just unbelievable. Not to be corny, but it's almost exquisite, I guess you can say. It's a beautiful piece. It comes with a display stand, and it looks like this. It's all black, and obviously when you put the proper batteries, the turntable would turn. Which I don't have batteries right now, so I do apologize. That's not what I'm showing it. But this was number 335 of 1,000 made. It's a nice piece. And there's like 2 pegs that would actually hold down there. And again, you'll have to trust me, but it's really heavy. Now the piece that I broke is one of the wings, one of the whatever you want to call it, one of the sails, and it goes right here. And when my friend showed it to me, I just kind of went to grab it. I went like this instead of like really noticing. I didn't think it was that fragile. But again, nothing that a little glue won't fix, and you can just kind of put it back in order there. But again, it's a nice display piece. More than likely, it will go somewhere in my living room, preferably somewhere where the baby can't get at it. But yeah, I like this. This is really nice, and this will look fine next to my. I have the Batpod, the Dark Knight Returns DVD. So actually, let me bring that out so you can kind of see what it looks like next to it. I think the Batpod might be a slight too big. But not, yeah, might be, yeah, because you can already tell with the tires. So, but yeah, not saying that I would display like that, but just to kind of show you perspective, I guess, if you own one of these. But yeah, I mean, it'll go somewhere. So there you go. Now, for those of you that do watch my videos, you might say, well, I thought you don't like Batman or you don't like the Dark Knight. No, let me clarify. I don't like what they've done with the movies, but it still doesn't take the fact that I like the vehicles. So maybe I'm being a little bit of a hypocrite, but that's kind of how I feel about it. I do like the movies for what they are. I just don't feel that they're my Dark Knight. But that's a discussion for another day. So anyway, so back to the this week's haul. Let me kind of move this a little bit forward, because I don't need to be that far again. Now, far away. So now, as you can see here, I picked up for my brother another item that he was getting rid of. I picked up the rings. I already have a set. I even have the Legionnaires ring, the Flash ring, and the classic green ring. And you'll see that again eventually, as I have kind of like my little Green Lantern area being ready to set up. And again, it'll be this whole, it'll be this summer, sometime this summer. So anyway, so that's that. Next item that I want to show you, some fun stuff. Again, I hate buying things through the Play Store or anything like that. So when I see something like this in the store, I usually grab it. So this is pretty cool. So you get 6 figures, $10. It's a whole lot cheaper than buying them online again, because I always have them. Unique to this set is Han Solo and Carbonite and the Tusken Raider. It's the only way to get them to, unless, again, if you buy them. But yeah, this is Series 2, as you can see there. Yeah, it doesn't show any of the other guys. I was trying to see if they had any loose ones, any other like real cool figures, as for example, I don't have Darth Vader yet. And I have a feeling that in order to get Darth and some of the other cool ones, you probably have to buy big sets like this, or whatever the set may be. But yeah, so that's that. I'm still playing the game. I still like it. So that was Star Wars. I have nothing else to Star Wars. A little Transformer love. This is the only item that I picked up all week, and this is the last that I needed. This is Predacon Ripper Snapper. I think I had them in another color form. So now I have the original 5, and then I have the 2 exclusive that were from Target. They were just colorways of him, and the other one was Blight, I believe. So kind of have 7 of them now, really. But yeah, so he's done 100%. I picked this up because yes, I own one, but I just kind of wanted one in package, seeing as I figure let me grab it now before they get ridiculously expensive because of the movie coming out, Avengers 3, and more than likely he'll be the main bad guy, so then he'll be a little bit harder to find. And I mean, I love Thanos. He's definitely one of my top 20 favorite villains of all time. So I just wanted to have it. But then the big reason why I picked him up, which I thought was pretty cool, I wish I really should have taken mine out, but if you see this on the side there, he no longer comes with the extra glove. It is strictly now with the Infinity Glove. So you used to be able to buy him with 2-fisted hands, and then this was the extra piece, the Infinity Gauntlet. Now there's no extra, just plain hand without the gems. So I thought that was very interesting. And I believe that the other one came packaged, not like this, but the glove, you would see it somewhere in the front here on the top or something like that. I can't remember right now, but yeah, I thought that was interesting. This came out last year. This is Series 5, number 10. And I'm pretty sure it's probably still part of that same series, the original one. But like I said, they got rid of the extra hand there, the extra gauntlet, non-gem gauntlet. So yeah, pretty interesting. So that's that. Let's show. I'm gonna save Hot Wheels for last. Well, for almost second to last. Let's see. Yeah, let's bring this out. The only one item that I picked up the con. So because I had already gone crazy this past weekend with Play Arts Kai, especially from the gentleman that I picked up a huge collection from. I kept looking to see if I can add more, some of the ones that I was missing. And, again, they were at the prices that they always are, the $80, $90 price range. But as you can see here, I got her for $60. I actually talked him down to another $5 down because he was charging taxes. So I said, would you do 55 and plus the tax, almost 60, because that's really what I have. Because he wanted to charge me 63 and change. So I said, can you just make it even 60? So he ended up charging me really like 58 and change or whatever. So that was pretty cool. He gave me like a 10% off or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Number 6 in the series. She looks really, really cool. So again, another piece to the ever-growing Play Arts collection now. So very, very nice. But yeah, I didn't get anybody else because, again, everybody else was super expensive, and I'm just waiting for a real good deal, whatever not. So that's that. I guess we can jump into new property that I had not purchased or gotten into. As you can see there, yes, I know I've shown you this, but the reason I'm showing it again is because so I started with these guys here. I already opened up the red one. I like these a lot. I think they're a lot of fun. Very reminiscent to my Creo, and I like my Creos a lot. For those of you that do watch my videos and they know. So I brought him out because he is really cool. I love the articulation on these guys. They're ridiculous. They do the crotch area, the this area right here. And yeah, I know this isn't a review, but I'm getting to the point. So anyway, so this week I went with my daughter's little brother. He's not my stepson or anything. He's just through marriage, her brother. But yeah, I picked up some halos, and I thought it was being slick. I went to one of the websites thinking, oh, I'll be able to get the codes so I can get some of the exclusives, and it was totally wrong. So we ended up getting pretty much almost doubles all these, because again, I was thinking that these were the rares or even some of the clear ones, but I ended up getting, the only rare thing that I got was him, which is, he's really nice. Again, this was part of Series 7, so the reason I bring that out is because so this week I saw that Series 8 had just came out. So I'm hoping, and I think I picked up all 8 that come in this particular series, because Series 7 had 16. So that was a pretty big. It was twice as much as this. So again, the numbers are really tough to figure out, but I am going to do a separate video on the numbers to see if hopefully it is a full set. I don't see any clear ones or variants or anything like that. So we'll see who's actually the hardest one to get here. But anyway, but yeah, so yeah, I did get 8 of these. So it's pretty cool. So again, I will be doing a video right after I'm done with this. I'll be doing a video on that. So cool. So let's get rid of all these guys here. Let's get rid of that. Alrighty. Another item that I picked up, which I'm a huge fan. It's one of my favorite sci-fis of all time. Honestly, in my top 10 of all time. I had seen a regular, it was the Death Glider basically. So if you already know what the Death Glider is, I picked up the Stargate set. Pretty cool. This is from Best Lock, which normally this brand you'll find like in places like Ocean State Job Lot, places like that basically sell items that nobody else kind of wants, or they're at super discount. But yeah, Target had this, and these were $4.99. I mean, you're getting over 100 pieces for $5, which is amazing. I don't know what the quality is like, but again, I love the show. I mean, Colonel Neil looks like crap. This is a horrible fig. Of course, I haven't seen it in my hand yet, but just looking at the picture, I already know it's bad. I mean, that's it for detail. But the fact that there's the Stargate, the dialer, you have one of the rovers that they send in. That's really cool. So I had to get it. I like gliders, but just it didn't look good, to be honest. So no interest. But this will be good enough. Again, at least I'll have a little piece of the nostalgia of this great show. So that was that. Next item. Yeah, I guess we can jump into the Hot Wheels. So I had mentioned this in my Hot Wheels video, but I didn't show it. So this is actually the playset that I had picked up. Pretty cool. I picked this up at Special Thoughts over in Salem, Mass. And again, that's another type of little discount store. As you can see there, $9.99. I know it's backwards, but yeah, $9.99. And it's nice. It's a good size playset. This is actually what it looks like. And it's really honestly that big. And obviously you could add to it if you wanted to. I don't have any other ones. If they would have had any more of these type of cities, I would have grabbed, especially this. I like the fact that there's a little ramp and there's an underpass, but they didn't have that one, unfortunately. I don't know how old this is, but I'm sure I can check real quick. This is part of the city sets, build and connect them all. The year on this bad boy is 2009. So yeah, this will be obviously very tough to find unless, again, you're going to one of these type of discount stores. I can check online to see if I can get more, but I don't know. We'll see. I gotta have space for it first too, anyway. Alrighty. And then now for some vehicles that I picked up. Show you. I didn't really go nuts with Hot Wheels this week. I did get Mattel as a brand, but I didn't get many Hot Wheels. Well, I should say any, really. So, actually, those I already showed. So this is one of the first items, which is, I think, really, really cool. This is one of the guys, obviously, from Cars. And this is, I believe it's a new set. This is obviously red. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's big. It's supposed to be more of a scale item to match with the rest of the set, which I think is really cool. So, and just to an example, and I am going to definitely make an unboxing of this. This is a regular Cars vehicle, and obviously that's, you know, Lightning McQueen. So as you can see, it is scaled. It is awesome. I am so glad they did this. It makes me want to get the line even more now, because if they would have came out with red and that size, I would have been complaining. I probably never would have bought it, obviously. I know for a fact I never would have bought it. But the fact that they made it scaled, I think it's awesome. So I'm glad they did that. Why can't they do that with regular Hot Wheels? I have no idea. But that would be cool. They should make like an ultra class 1/64 scale for like trucks and rigs and stuff like that, just to make it look more, you know, more realistic, I guess, in that miniature world. But that's cool. So I got picked up red. And obviously I had to pick up his buddy. And here's Max Semi. That's all they had in stock. I don't know if there was any other big ones. And if you're wondering, well, why are you getting into this now? Well, originally, when Cars first came out, I used to work for KB Toys. I actually owned the whole line. I had like triplets of everything. And I had an open set and then 2 closed sets. And then slowly but surely, my interests were, you know, moving away as they usually do. And I started selling them and I got rid of them. So unfortunately, I think I only ended up getting like the first 2 sets series. Which was something like, I think 12 cars the first time, or 16 cars, and then the next time was like 8. And then now it's just too much for me to ever catch up, and I'm not planning to either. But yeah, so I figured, you know, again, I want to, again, in terms of nostalgicness, you know, I love to have a few pieces, obviously, in my collection. So I got my Lightning McQueen again. I picked up this guy last week too, which I've shown him to you, and he's just cool because he's a Charger, or at least somewhat of a Charger. Kind of looks like a Maserati too, though. But red torque, red line, I'm thinking it's definitely like a Charger type car. I don't know. Maybe it is a Maserati. Can't really tell. But anyway, so I figure, you know, if I can get them cheap, especially like these, obviously I picked these up at $3 a pop. You know, if I can get them, then, you know, I'll grab a few here and there. But yeah, I think Mac just looks awesome. And he's going to look really nice next to Lightning McQueen. Plus, you know, again, he's a rig. And I love Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime is red, so so there's another reason why I have them. So cool. So that's that. And then this guy, this is funny. I've been going to that Stop and Shop. Actually, I picked up those 2 rigs at Stop and Shop today, and that's one of our big stores here in the East Coast. For those of you that don't, you know, never been in the East Coast, but they've had this there, no exaggeration, unless it's been replaced, but I honestly doubt it. I want to say this car has been there for well over a year, and nobody ever picks it up. And every time I see it, I pass on it. And I think it's the same one because I kind of already like know where all the smudges are. But yeah, I kept passing it. So I figured, you know what, I need it in my collection. I just started displaying my my Batmobiles in my living room because I have a shelf that goes all around the perimeter of the living room. So I've been putting Hot Wheels all over it, and yeah, I figured, well, let me grab him because I do need him. So he's part of that 150 scale collection. So, but yeah, that's why I have him now. Finally, they have the Bat Pod. I may have to just grab that next time I'm there because they do have one. So, but yeah. And then some classic non-Mattel items. My friend Tim. He went to Little Treasures. He beat me to it. He went there probably a few days before I showed you the video number 6, which is the whole just cars, Hot Wheels. And he picked this guy up, and that's the, as you can see, the DeLorean from the Johnny Lightning collection. Pretty nice, very, very nice. So I will be opening him because he wasn't too expensive. I think he was maybe $10. So I will be opening him, and maybe eventually someday I'll do a comparison with him and the Hot Wheels versions and stuff like that. And they even though they look the same, they're actually very different. This guy's a little bit bigger, a little flatter, but again, you'll see that in a comparison. So that's cool. So I got him. Picked up these two guys here also. He got these for me, I should say. Right now I'm looking at an auction of a gentleman that has all 6 of them in pristine condition. As it is right now, I won't be opening these guys because they were really pricey, and I just don't want, I guess, you know, because of the amount that I paid, I don't want to open them yet. But if I do get this other auction that has all 6, then these guys will get open. But as you can see here, again, another more Johnny Lightning. This is from Ghostbusters 2. This was limited to 1,800 pieces. This is the Halloween special, which is nice. Halloween 97, sorry. Very, very nice. And then the bottom piece is limited to 1,750 pieces, 17,500 pieces. And as you can see, it's kind of like an aqua green color. Really, really nice. So again, a couple more Ecto ones to add to the collection. Pretty cool. Alrighty. That is honestly 100% it for toys and action figures. And obviously, the action figure being Play Arts Kai. From the same gentleman from Harry, the same kid that I grabbed all the Play Arts and all those other NECA figures. He actually gave me these. He just threw these in again. I just didn't show them in the other video because I don't know. It just wasn't really it wasn't a Hot Wheels or action figure video. But I can show them to you now. He just threw in some comics, some pretty cool stuff. Again, no huge runs. This is Spider-Man 573. Venom #1. Now this is an awesome issue. A little harder to find. I think comic book stores price them at anywhere between $7 and $10. So again, that's issue #1. Of course, there's a big jump. Issue number 22. Beautiful cover. All right. Issue 24. Issue 25. Issue 28. So no 26 or 27. Issue 29. Issue 30. That's an awesome cover. Issue 31. Issue 32. Issue 33. Issue 34. I guess he's going up against Toxin. Don't know who that guy back there is. I'm really out of touch with comics lately, and when people ask me, "Oh, you collect comics?" I say, "Yeah, I'm a 27-year-old veteran, but I'm really not a veteran anymore because I don't buy them like I used to." But ask me anything on the old comics, and I'll let you know. I can script it. But yeah, so Venom, The Dark Origin. That was number 3, by the way. This is issue 4. Pretty funky color. Unfortunately, see, on this I'm missing issue 1 and 2. Issue 5, and that's the last one for this. Issue 505 of Carnage USA. I guess he just bought it for the cover, I guess. I have no idea. I guess he's a big Spider-Man symbiote type of guy. Or was, because he gave me everything he had. Venom #1, the original Lethal Protector issue. And then these are graphic novels. AVP, Aliens vs. Predator, 3 World War. I read it already. This was really, really a lot of fun. This was a very, very, very cool graphic novel. I believe the original run was 6 issues or something like that, or 5 issues. But very, very cool. So he threw that in also. This is really cool. Marvel Zombies #1. It's unfortunately, of course, it's not a first printing. This is, I want to say, the 7th printing. This is one of the best comics that 6th printing actually, and this is from 2012. So by now they might be on printing number 8 or 9. Yeah, the actual first printing of this is pretty good, big bucks. It's a good amount of money. But I own the actual original run of everything, every single variant cover. So So that's just, it's kind of cool just to have it just to read, so I don't have to open the actual more expensive issues. Zombies 2, and this is actually a second printing, which is pretty cool. It's not too bad. Yeah, second printing, and I believe there's not too many printings of this one. Number one's the one that's the big one. You know, it has card covers and all kinds of crap. Amazing Spider-Man here, New Ways to Die. This is an older graph. This is covering issues 568 to 573, and this is back from let's see, does it say here? Maybe it's on the back. And if I can't find it, I'm just gonna, never mind, whatever. But anyway, yeah, pretty cool. Venom, the Savage 6. Now these actually predate those issues, other than obviously number 1. This is issues 15 to 22. So I guess what he did was he ended up getting all those, and then he wanted to see if he can get something that was from beforehand. So that's probably why he grabbed this. I'm assuming, I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it would seem, you know. So that's what he picked up. Of course, he already had that issue, but there's nothing you can do about that. Carnage. Now this is a hardcover, my favorite. I love hardcovers. I have a pretty nice hardcover collection going. This is the whole Carnage, issues 1 through 5. So haven't read it yet, but I like the art is beautiful. This guy is I believe he's, you know, he's like an actual, they're all artists, don't get me wrong, but I was gonna say more of a, like I guess a professional illustrator. I mean, his characters look awesome. He's almost, it almost looks like a, and again, sorry for the glare, he almost looks like a Alex Ross type of guy. You know, he'll draw it and then he paints it, it seems, but we'll see. Of course, nobody's like Alex Ross. I mean, Alex is in a league of his own, so I'm just somewhat comparing, but not really. So it's pretty good stuff. Look at that. It's pretty cool. And then last but not least is this one, and this is nice. This alone is a $40 trade. This one here was $25, and all this stuff, the little Pops figures and a couple other items, he threw all that in for the extra 20 bucks, which is ridiculous. So I mean, he basically just gave it away. But yeah, Spider-Man Island, and this is almost 100 years after that hardcover. So you figure this is like 6 years later. Yeah, 666 to 673. There it is. Pretty cool. Can't wait to read this. I actually never read it. Never owned them either, as I wasn't buying Spider-Man anymore. But yeah, this is a lot of nice reading. So this is cool. Very, very nice. So yeah, that's that. A lot of cool characters too. Cloak and Dagger. That looks like Cage. Obviously Hulk, Iron Fist, Captain America, wearing the crappy big time spider suit. Shang-Chi, I guess. Black Panther, Spider-Woman, and obviously Ben Grimm, the Thing. Very, very cool. And then, as I, you know, like to show every once in a while, just so you guys know what my interests are. In terms of Blu-ray, because I haven't done this in a while, because actually I haven't been picking anything up. Picked up Frozen, of course. Picked it up so obviously I can watch it, because I never went to the theaters, and obviously so my wife can see it and my daughter. So pretty cool. This is the comes with the digital copy and all that good stuff. It was on sale. That's why I didn't get it when it first came in. Picked it up today because it was 20 bucks. So 20 bucks is my max for any Blu-ray, to be honest. It would have to be an incredible movie for me to pay more, but anytime movies come out, if they're more than 20, I don't bother. And that's why my collection isn't as big as it used to be. And then the last item that I picked up in terms of video games, because I haven't picked up a video game since the last time, which was probably last year. Picked up a pre-owned copy of Monopoly Streets because I'm a huge Monopoly freak. I have tons and tons of boards, and I used to own this and I got rid of it because I didn't have a PlayStation. Now that I have a PlayStation again, I've been meaning to find it. Believe it or not, in my GameStop that I worked in for 3 months, we never had it in stock. They only had the Xbox version, and that version is okay, but I like the PS3 version more. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching my video. Sorry I made it long, but I guess I just kind of wanted to explain everything that I had gotten, just because some of the other videos, even though they were long, I couldn't really explain all the items that I picked up and why. So again, guys, as always, thank you. You guys take care. Peace. See you later. Thanks for watching.